अभी नहीं आ रहा, फिर यहाँ लाइव ऑप्शन दे रहा है। आवाज दे फिर। थोड़ा बचे चैप्टर खत्म। Yes, we are live now, guys. I'm extremely sorry on behalf of our team because of network issue. The class is starting a bit late. Somehow we'll manage to finish this chapter, guys, which has been yesterday left unfinished. That is from page number 116. Come to the page number 116, guys. The chapter we were studying yesterday about the Indian forest resources. We read yesterday about different 6 kinds of forest of our nation that were about tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, scrub forest, desert vegetation, mountain forest, as well as mangrove forest, which is known as tidal forest. We read about yesterday. Okay, so now from page number 116 we have to continue. So please come to the page number 116, all of you. We have to go from distribution of forest. Distribution of forest we have to go. Come on, guys, page number 116, part 1. 116 page number. Distribution of forest. The total forest area of India was about 7.74 lakh square kilometer. It accounted for about 23.6%. India has 23.6% forest of the total geographical area of the country. This is much below than the 33.3% recommended by the National Forest Policy. See, as per National Forest Policy, India must have at least 33.3%. At least 33.3% forest as per Indian National Forest Policy, guys. So it is lower than the minimum. It should be minimum, guys. इतना तो कम से कम हर कंट्री में बनाना. Each and every country must have at least 33%, 33.23% forest as per our Indian National Forest Policy. But we have below to that as well. 23.6% forest only we have in our nation. Even it is below the world's average. The world's average forest is 29.5%. As per the World Forest Policy, each and every country must have at least 29.5%. But as per our country, as our country is one of the huge country of the world, it stands on 7th position as per the area. So for that reason, as per this, at least we need to have 33.3% forest in our country. But we have lesser than minimum of our nation as well as minimum of the World Forest Policy. So इतना तो कम से कम रहना हमारे पास 9% at least our country must have forest. So as per the Indian National Forest Policy Resolution of 1952, our country must have at least 33.3%. Now come to the second para of the distribution of forest. The forests in India are not evenly distributed. Man, these forests are not equally distributed among all the states. Man, so forest हर स्टेट में ज्यादा फॉरेस्ट नहीं है, हर स्टेट में इतने ही % फॉरेस्ट नहीं है. Okay, nearly 60% of the forest area of India is in the Himalayas and peninsular hills, and only 20% is in northern plains. So again, this question is going to be asked, guys, how much % of forest is? Yeah, larger area of Indian forest lies in dash area of India, that is in the Himalayas and peninsular hill. These are the area where large area of our Indian forest is existed. Okay, among the state, Madhya Pradesh has the largest, whereas Goa has the least. Guys, Madhya Pradesh has the largest forest whereas Goa has least. ये भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है एग्जाम में आपको, which Indian state has largest area under forest, या which state of India has largest forest. So we have the largest area under forest in Madhya Pradesh, whereas the least is in Goa. Now, conservation of forest, guys, as we all know that there are n number of industries in our country which are completely based on forest, which are known as forest based industries. I have already explained to you about the mineral based industries, forest based industries, and chemical based industries, knowledge based industries. We have already read about them. Okay, so here the forest industries are mostly used for the purpose of production of papers. We have studied yesterday. So now let's see. And apart from that, for the purpose of keeping environment healthy and fine, we need to have forest. As per the forest policies, minimum forest our country must have. Or else, guys, today we can see that the problems of the scarcity of forest are less than the minimum forest in our country. What are the problems today we are facing? देखिए, global warming होगा, उसके अलावा फिर rainfall सही टाइम पे नहीं होगा, खेती बाड़ी के लोगों को प्रॉब्लम होगी. So there are n number of problems going to be increased due to the less than minimum forest in a country. So now let's know how to conserve these forests. Okay, guys, come to the page 116 only. Next, about distribution of forest. Forests play an important role in the national economy of a country, as every country's economy increase with the help of the available forest. Unfortunately, the area under forest has been declining in recent years due to urbanization, industrialization, due to many factors. The forests are going on decreasing day by day. As the expansion of agricultural land, underline कर लीजिए guys, what are the causes for the destruction of forest? Forest कम होने की वजह क्या है? First, agricultural land is increasing, expansion of agricultural land. Second, construction of roads. For the purpose of constructing the road, we have to go on cutting n number of trees. Third is about construction of railways, irrigation projects, industrialization, urbanization, overgrazing, forest fires, etc. The main causes for the destruction of forests. So question can be asked in examination for about 3 marks. What are the important causes that led to the beginning of that led to the destruction of the forest? Hence, the conservation of forest for the future generation is very essential. As we know that today we are going on using excessively the available natural resources, and that goes on leading to the destruction. समझ में आ रहा है? क्योंकि too much is too bad. हद से ज्यादा यूज करेंगे तो भी आगे कुछ ही बाकी न रहेगा. There will be nothing available for our future generation. Now, prevention of destruction, over exploitation of forest, and its management is called conservation of forest. Underline, guys, what is conservation of forest? Compulsory, this question is going to be asked in examination. It has already been asked. So you need to write what is conservation of forest. Mane protection and preventing of the trees is known as conservation of forest. इस तरह बोल सकते हैं आप. Or preventing of destruction of the forest, as well as its management, managing them to live for longer. That can also lead to the conservation of forest. Now, what are the measures to be taken by the governments? अब क्वेश्चन 3 तरह से आ सकता है. एक, what are the methods to conserve the forest आ सकता है, या what are the methods you follow to conserve the forest, या what are the methods government is following to conserve the forest. Okay, yeah, what are the major causes, major methods to prevent the forest from destruction? इस तरह से भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. Question can be asked in different way, guys. The answer is 1. First, we have to control deforestation. Second, we have to go on restricting, stopping our animals to enter into the forest or destroy it. Third is about control of forest fires. As we know, the dry trees should be cut off. झाड़ा जो सूख जाते हैं उन्हें कट कर देना चाहिए. When there will be heavy wind, then that could lead to forest fire. Prevention of encroachment on forest. The people who are illegally encroaching into the forest and cutting them, that has to be prevented. Control of forest insects and diseases. The diseased trees must be cut off. That could go on increasing, or that could go on affecting to other trees as well. Controlling of illegal cutting of trees. As we know, especially take an example of Karnataka state, we have a number of sandalwood trees, as our state is known as sandalwood state. So many trees are even cut off because that are being exported to other parts of the world. So that due to that, without action, so that has to be even stopped. Scientific cutting of trees. The trees should be cut in scientific way that could not go on destroying the other trees, or that could not destroy the environment, or that could not even affect adversely to our environment. Legislation to check deforestation. Some laws or acts or articles should be passed for the purpose of preventing these trees from cutting. Encouragement to afforestation. Everybody must go on doing afforestation or going on planting. At least I have given you example before itself. What has Salumaru Timmakka said? Go on at least planting a tree on every birthday. So creating of awareness among the people about the importance of forest. So people must be even made aware about the importance of forest. As we know that when the people are not aware about the forest, then only they go on cutting of it. We have read in the first chapter, that is social movement of sociology, that how the people started hugging the trees instead of cutting tree. Let cut us first. माने पहले हमा कट करो, बाद में झाड़ों कट करो. इस तरह से लोग वहां पे प्रिवेंट करते गए, कटिंग झाड़ों कट करने नहीं दिए. उस तरह से वो लोगों को मालूम था, they were aware that this go on affecting to the environment adversely. तो इसीलिए वो लोग रोके. In this way we need to even go on protecting the forest from destruction. Now about wildlife sanctuaries and national parks. See why wildlife sanctuaries have been started, parks have been started. The main reason for them is nothing but the protection of wildlife. Okay, जानवरों की जिंदगी को बचाना, especially wildlife should be protected. Wildlife sanctuary माने shrine or shelter from danger. मरने से बचने के वास्ते वो लोगों को एक जगह पे चारों तरफ से बाउंड्री बना के वो लोगों को प्रोटेक्ट किया जाता है. Refers to a place meant for providing protection to wildlife. So these wildlife sanctuaries have been started with the reason of protecting them from danger. It is an area where killing or capturing of any species of animal is prohibited under the government, except under the orders of the competent authority, माने the government. So you can neither kill the animals nor capture them in this area wherever these sanctuaries are existed, until unless government orders you to kill them. There are about 523 wildlife sanctuaries. There are 523 wildlife sanctuaries. ये भी क्वेश्चन आता guys, how many wildlife sanctuaries are there in India? So you need to be ready in answering that. Now some important wildlife sanctuaries are located. अब उसमें क्वेश्चन कैसा पूछता है एग्जाम में सर? एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन कैसा पूछता? फॉर एग्जांपल what is the name of the wildlife sanctuary which existed in Karnataka? Kerala की स्टेट का नाम दे देता है. Yeah, Anaimalai and Madhumalai is located, and wildlife sanctuaries are located in that state of India. इस तरह से क्वेश्चन आपको आ सकता है. So you must be reading all these wildlife sanctuary which are in different states of our India, like Anaimalai and Madhumalai, which are in Tamil Nadu, Dendeli, Badra, Talakaveri, BR Hills that are in Karnataka, Periyar, which is in Kerala. We have studied about Periyar, who started self-respect movement in Kerala. Nagarjuna Sagar, which is in Telangana, Bharatpur and Ranthambore in Rajasthan, Manas in Assam, Jaldapura in WB, that is West Bengal. So there are different places where important wildlife sanctuaries are existed that you need to be knowing while answering examination. Now about national parks. See guys, how many national parks we have in our country? First underline what the national park is, why the national park has been established. The same intention as wildlife sanctuaries, the same aim is there, just to protect the wildlife. An extensive area which is spatially protected to preserve its natural beauty for the purpose of protecting them as well as keeping the nature to be beautified. These wildlife sanctuaries and national parks have been established. So wildlife, forest for public recreation, entertainment. Recreation means entertainment, and scientific interest is called national park. Underline it. Forestry, grazing, and agricultural activities are not at all allowed in wildlife sanctuary as well as in national parks. We have total 99 national parks in India. There are 99 national parks in India. Guys, you must be knowing which was the first national park established in India as well as world. दोनों भी आपको मालूम है ना? first national park of the world is Yellowstone. The first national park of the world is Yellowstone in USA, guys, in the year 1872. Now, the first national park of India, Jim Corbett. The first national park of India is Jim Corbett in Uttarakhand. In the year 1936. The very next year, after the establishment of Supreme Court and Reserve Bank of India in India, 1935 में हुआ था और 1936 में National Park First India में established as Jim Corbett, which is in Uttarakhand. Now some important national parks. अब ये क्वेश्चन कई बार एग्जाम में आया, तो आमतौर पे हमारे कर्नाटका का पूछेंगे, कर्नाटका का सिलेबस है तो एग्जाम में भी कर्नाटका का क्वेश्चन ज्यादा आएगा. नेम द नेशनल पार्क्स ऑफ कर्नाटका पूछता, या विच नेशनल पार्क्स आर लोकेटेड इन कर्नाटका. समझ में आ रहा? देयर आर 3 guys, have a look over. So some national parks of India are Kaziranga, which is in Assam, Sundarban, which is in West Bengal, Jim Corbett in Uttarakhand, Gir Forest of Saurashtra बल्कि बोलते थे इसको पहले की बुकों में, जिसे नेचुरल हैबिटेट ऑफ लॉयन कहा जाता था. मैंने लॉयन सबसे ज्यादा यहाँ पर है. Kanha of Madhya Pradesh, Bandipur, Banarghatta, Nagarhole. These are the 3 different national parks we have in Karnataka. I visited Banarghatta National Park, where I saw different kinds of animals, especially tigers, lions, bear, and other different animals I have watched there. Sariska in Rajasthan, Dhundwa, Uttar Pradesh, Todoba in Maharashtra, etc. These are different national parks which are important among them that has been expressed here. So at least you must be remembering about your own state. These are the 3 different national parks you need to be remembered. Okay, now about biosphere reserves. The biosphere reserves are a special category of protected area of a land or coastal environment. These are specially have been established for the purpose of protecting an environment. Here people are an integral, meaning important or whole or necessary part. Component means part of the system. So we are the important pillars in this for the purpose of protecting our environment. The main objective of biosphere reserves are conservation. Conserve karna pehle to forest वगैरह को. The second, research to do something new, माने discovery. Third is about educating the people about it. Fourth is about local environment, protecting the particular environment. Now, Biosphere Reserve was launched by UNESCO in 1971. Biosphere Reserves was started in 1971. Guys, 1971 में और 2-3 incident हुए थे that you need to be remember. First is about India-Pakistan attack. India-Pakistan attack हुआ था. Second, Bangladesh got independent in 1971. Third, Bangladesh was renamed from East Pakistan to Bangladesh in same year 1971. And again, this biosphere reserves have been started through UNESCO in 1971 in India under its main and biosphere program, that is MAB. In India, the first biosphere reserve name came into existence in 1986. 1986 में और एक इंसिडेंट हुआ था हमारा डॉरी अमेंडमेंट एक्ट. तो वो भी 1961 में डॉरी अमेंडमेंट पास हुआ, डॉरी एक्ट पास हुआ था. अगेन इट वाज अमेंडेड इन 1986. तो ये भी आप याद रखिए. इन नीलगिरी हिल्स. सो गाइस, फर्स्ट बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन first biosphere reserve was established in नीलगिरी. गाइस, नीलगिरी के ऊपर एक ऑलरेडी क्वेश्चन आता है, इससे पहले पढ़ाते टाइम बोला था प्रीवियस क्लास में आपको, जब वेस्टर्न घाट ईस्टर्न घाट्स का अपन पढ़ रहे थे. Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats meet at Nilgiri Hills. I have given even question on this. इसके ऊपर ऑलरेडी क्वेश्चन बोल चुका हूं आपको मैं. So this question can be even asked in examination that first biosphere was established at the dash place, that is Nilgiri, where eastern and western Ghats meet. In India, there are 18 biospheres, guys. We have total. There are 18 biosphere reserves in India. They are Nilgiri, Nanda Devi, Nokrek, Manas, Great Nicobar, Gulf of Mannar, Sundarban, Similipal, Kenchinjunga, Pachmari, Agastyamalai, Dibru, Shekhova, Dibang, Dihang, Dibang. These are different biospheres we have, guys. At least you remember the first one about Nilgiri Hills. So, guys, these are some important points of this chapter, which are going to ask some questions related to this as well. About yesterday, what I have explained you about different kinds of forests. All about this chapter, I'm going to put some questions on the board. So, guys, important thing you need to remember that how much percent does India have forest? 23.6% India has forest. As per the Indian National Forest Policy, our country must have at least 33.3% of forest, but which is lesser than that, that is only 23.6. As per the World Forest Policy, every country must have at least 29.5% of forest. Again, we are lesser than that. Madhya Pradesh has the largest forest in our country, whereas Goa has least. There are 523. There are 523 wildlife sanctuaries present in India, whereas 99 national parks. The first national park of the world is Yellowstone, which have established in USA in 1872. Whereas the first national park started in India, that is Jim Corbett, which was started in Uttarakhand in 1936. The Biosphere Reserves, which have been come into existence in India in the year 1971. The first Biosphere Reserve was established in Nilgiri Hills, where eastern and western Ghats meets in South India. There are 18 Biosphere Reserves in India, guys. इतने questions कम से कम important याद रखना है आपको. इतने चीजें, especially about distribution of forest, वहां से लेके नीचे तक, और जो forest के बारे में क्या-क्या important याद रखना है, that I have already written on the board about different forest, mangrove forest के अंदर क्या-क्या चीजें आपको याद रखना था, what you need to remember in evergreen for that, everything I have written yesterday on the board. So now I'm gonna put down some questions, guys. I hope that you would have taken a screenshot of the board, or else you might have underlined the sentences what I have written on the board. Okay, guys. Now it's time to go for questions, guys. Dash forests are found where rainfall is more than 250 centimeters. Board nahi dikh raha, guys. Yes, come on. So dash type of forest is found. Dash type of forests are found where rainfall is more than 250 centimeters. Sandalwood trees are found in dash forests. I have yesterday told you about this question, guys, that I'm going to ask, and it has even been asked in examination. Dash forests are found. Rainfall का लिखेंगे guys, question. What is the centimeters of rainfall occurred? What is known as Gangetic Delta? Third question. Fourth question, guys. What is the other name of mangrove forest? Fifth one. Ganga Delta. Okay. What is the percentage of forest available in India? Right? Any two causes of destruction of forest? How many wildlife sanctuaries are there in India, guys? The first, National Park of India is there are biospheres in India. Biosphere reserves. Come on, guys, go on answering quick. I'm gonna check out your answers through comments. Comment box, come on fast. Yes, guys. Jazakallah Nuzat madam. Walaikum salam, all of you. Okay, the first answer is guys. 1936 किसका आंसर है? क्वेश्चन नंबर डालिए. To the question number, guys. First answer is right, Salsabil. Very good, Amir Soel, Mahrun Nisa, Safura, Sayyid Mustafa, Salsabil. Everybody's answers are right. Yes, Salsabil, very good. Second answer is also right. Anjum, Mahrun Nisa, Safura. Yes, second answer is right. Zaid Hussain, Mustafa, Amir Hussain. Yes, very good. Anjum, Zayed, Salsabil, Sundarbans. Yes, very good. Third answer is also right. Fourth answer is yes, very good. Salsabil, fourth answer is also right. Uzma Fatima, good. Amir Soel, excellent. Okay. Zaid Hussain, yes, nice. Amir Hussain, Mustafa, Anjum, Zaid Hussain, yes, everybody's answers are right. Yes, the Sundari trees are extensively found in mangrove forest in Ganga Delta. That's why we call it as Sundarbans. Very good. Tidal forest, okay, Anjum, Mustafa, Safura. Yes, 23.6%. Very good, Sabil. Safura, Mustafa, Uzma. आमिर हुसैन उसके साथ में परसेंटेज भी लिखिए, राइट? परसेंटेज एज वेल. जिम कॉर्बेट 81. Yes, very good. There are about 523 wildlife sanctuaries. Okay, good, good. Uzma 18th biosphere. Yes, good. Overgrazing, forest fire. Very good, Mustafa. Amir Hussain, controlling of deforestation means what? These are the methods of conserving the forest. What you wrote, the two answers, controlling of deforestation, restriction on grazing means these are in support of conservation. You have to write causes for the destruction. Yes, very good, Mustafa. Safura, Amir Hussain, Safura Fatima, Mustafa, Salsabil. Yes, Amir Hussain, Salsabil. Everybody's answers are right. Very good. I'm happy that you all are answering nicely. Yes, all of you, all answers are right. That's good. Sorry, guys. Today we started a bit late class. Instead of 2:20, we have started the class by 2:50. Inshallah, tomorrow we'll have classes on time. It's Friday, and apart from that, there was network issue due to which we started class a bit late. Okay. Somehow, alhamdulillah, we have finished this chapter today. Inshallah, tomorrow we are going for the water resources, guys. Either water resources or else we'll go for economics, development building economics, inshallah. Okay. Or else bank transaction is also very interesting. Banking transaction will go either, inshallah, tomorrow. Okay, we have read already geography, many chapters. 5 chapters of geography we have finished. So 4 chapter first has been reduced. Inshallah, we'll go for that. Okay. Yes, everybody, correct answer. Thank you so much for your responses. I'm happy that everybody has answered correctly. See you tomorrow, guys. See you tomorrow morning by 9 o'clock sharp. We'll have English, the continuation of Louis Pasteur chapter, which we have started today. Inshallah, tomorrow we'll end it with question answers as well. Okay. See, the question answers of all the syllabus of English and social I have already uploaded in the beginning classes or beginning session of this live classes. Apart from that, see, timetable I have told you already in the morning. Okay, I'll let our coordinator to upload inshallah in description box tomorrow. Okay. कल मैं टाइम टेबल अपलोड करने लगा तो इंशाल्लाह 1-2 दिन के बाद या मंडे के दिन इंशाल्लाह you will get even syllabus. Syllabus क्या है? कुछ भी नहीं syllabus. How many chapters we have finished? On those chapters we gonna take a test. Okay, for 50 marks. It's all right, all of you. Okay, see you tomorrow. Allah Hafiz.